We're going to learn more about Hope Lodges and what they do. We've got one in Ohio in the Cleveland area. And joining us today, she is the Senior Development Manager with the local American Cancer Society. We have Alli Schmitz with us, and thanks for coming today.
Thanks for having me again, Holly. It's good to be back.
It's good to see you. So what, a Hope Lodge, what's that all about?
So Hope Lodge is a home away from home for cancer patients. So we have one, like you said, here in Cleveland in Ohio. So it sits right in the middle between University Hospitals and Cleveland Clinic, are the majority of patients that get seen by those two hospitals there, just based on location. And so it's a home away from home for patients. So we just got done doing a massive remodel, and in the rooms there are 2 beds there. So it's for a cancer patient and a caregiver. There is also a large kitchen area where each room gets their own freezer refrigerator combo, so you can make your own meals there.
Oh, nice.
Help save money. So when you're, some patients are there for an average of 60 days at a Hope Lodge. So when you're getting treatment for days and days on end, costs can get very expensive. So patients have the ability to buy their own groceries, bring it back, cook their own meals if they wish to. We do sometimes have groups that come in and cook meals as well for patients and their caregivers, which is awesome. But it really just creates a home away from home atmosphere for cancer patients, and it's free of charge to stay there.
That's what I was just going to say. So is there a charge, or it's free? Okay, wow. So is that part of the fundraising then that the American Cancer Society does to make sure they stay free?
Yes, absolutely. So right now we have over 30 Hope Lodges around the country, all different areas. And so a cancer patient can get a doctor referral to stay there. And when the doctor sends on the referral, if there is availability at the Hope Lodge, we try to keep them at full capacity, just because that's what all of our fundraising dollars are going towards with the Hope Lodge and other programs and things that we fund. So we're super blessed to have a Hope Lodge here in Ohio, and then 29 others plus others around the country.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, what kind of reaction do you get from the families? I mean, it just must be relief, especially if you come far away, right? Is that also part of it?
Yes. I've been able to serve a few dinners at the Hope Lodge. So talking with families, a lot of times when people come in, they're kind of scared. They don't know exactly what to expect. And a Hope Lodge is never exactly what they expect. And I would say the same as even a staff partner going to a Hope Lodge. So I expected it more to not feel as welcoming and as homey as it does, but truly people create a family there. And it's like, you create this family around you who's going through the same things in similar circumstances as you. You lean on each other through your difficult times and build that relationship there. And so it's a little bittersweet to leave. It means that you're done with your treatment, but then you're also leaving that family that you built in with it. So it's a blessing to everybody.
Right, yeah. Well, and to have it at no charge, I mean, when you're with someone with cancer or the caregiver, there's a lot of burden on you to begin with, and so to not have to worry about this, that's an extra plus.
Yes, so we do not have Hope Lodges everywhere around the country. So I wanted to say too that if there's not a Hope Lodge where you may be getting treatment and you're having to travel for treatment, the American Cancer Society does have many hotel partners programs around the country where you can call our 800 number and get in contact with those, and you could get hotels for very little cost. I know one family in Lima here a couple years ago, they were going down to Columbus for treatment, and they got hotels for $5 a night. So that's a huge expense relief. I mean, I know that it wasn't totally free, but way better than paying potentially $200+ a night for a hotel close to your treatment.
Right, yeah, exactly. So that's neat to have these programs, because that's one of the things, like when you've never had to deal with cancer, you don't think about, And so to take some of this burden off must be really cool. So if they're so successful, do you think the Cancer Society is trying to get some more Hope Lodges built somewhere?
Yes, so I just came off a weekend in Atlanta. We got to hear Dr. Frederick, our CEO, talk, and he said that within the next 3 to 5 years, they're hoping to build 5 more Hope Lodges across the nation, just depending on where the most need is. So depending on if some cancer treatment centers have their own facilities where they can lodge patients as well. So based on the need, and hoping that we'll get another additional 5 in the next 5 years.
Wow, that's good. Hope Lodges. Need to learn about that program. Thanks for coming today.
Yeah, thanks for having me again, Holly.
All right, don't go away. We'll look at the weather forecast next.